posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead, I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay. Wait, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 48 on the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring leads to a lot more.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Cheeks away from one. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. His first throw is an interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. He dodged the tackle. And the Eagles getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go, son. Green 19, right?
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Here we go.
Fields on third. Completed left side to Smith. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go, son.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Here we go. Green 19, got that.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it near the 8. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Elliott connects there and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their early lead to 13. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now. 7, 60, Bison, 60, 18, Rattler, 18.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 17-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready.
Here's Milton. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Shotgun snap would give to Blue. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On second down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco, Dragon, 60. 60 Bobcat, 60.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Go! Go!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Marcus Epps making the play. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Milton. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
On the jump.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey. Hut, hut.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point.
Kicker on for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
17. Cowboys 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Don't jump. Ready? No more. Go. 319.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Shipley now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Easy. Here we go. We're good. Hey, kick 319. Go.
Fields coming back after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of 14.
Here we go.
And an Eagle first down.
319.
Play action now. It's Fields. Fits it through the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight. 9, go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Buffalo
At the
18.
46-yard
Warriors
line.
17. 18. Rattler 18. Ready.
Milton escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Gets him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump. Ready? Right.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. We're good.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game.
Has a hole left, room to run. 40. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love?
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, bake. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. 5 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back points.
And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go. Green 19, Justice. Right.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
It's caught. Cooper. A big gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Third down and 6.
Here we go, son. 331, West right fit. Chip Smith. Good night.
Now Fields. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. 20. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now,
right on the heels of the pick 6. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award,
his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Here we go. 319,
Fields going to change things up here. Straight ahead, Shipley. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out, something less the other. Guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. 319, good shot.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 35, back to work on second and 4.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Fields. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
319, extend. Easy. Right.
Here's Fields. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody cover. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. 319, that's up. Right.
Now it's Fields. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down, and they go right back to blue. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
The Cowboys at 7-3 now on the year. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Warriors 7, 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Now Milton. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Milton.
Finding Williams once more, complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Javonte Williams.
45 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7. Brandon Aubrey, 50-yard Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Fields now to throw.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go, son. Go.
Looking to throw. Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
11. No more. Right. Hey, Ken. EQ. Angel.
They snap it to Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ready? Hawk 70.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.